What's up? What's happening, folks? Welcome back to the channel Sports Life Politics TV. I'm Samuel Koppel, YouTube's #1 couch detective, and I'm here for the sports news. And here recently, Lamelo Ball broke his ankle, as you can see, playing against the Detroit Pistons. Also one of the bottom 4 seeds in the NBA, who's in the top of the draft lottery. There's 4 teams: Houston Rockets, San Antonio Spurs, Detroit Pistons, and the Charlotte Hornets. Now I'm going to put on my tinfoil kufi, my conspiracy cap. And I'm alleging that the Charlotte Hornets end up with the #1 overall pick. Lamelo Ball broke his leg on a non-contact injury. Now we might see tendons tear, ACLs tear. Can you break your foot on a non-contact injury? Absolutely. Is it rare? Absolutely. But I also think that Michael Jordan has been through a shaming ritual in the NBA. Michael Jordan is one of the greatest winners in the history of all sports in America and in the world. 6 championships, 6 final MVPs, so many all-star games, defensive player of the year, scoring titles, on the list goes on and on of his accomplishments. The ultimate winner in NBA and life. But there's no way they're going to let you go from that as a black man and go straight into winning in the NBA. But he has, since he's been the owner of the Charlotte Hornets, the ultimate loser. The exact opposite of what he was as a player of the NBA. I think that Victor Wembanyama, the 7'5" Frenchman, will end up in Charlotte. Why would I say that? Houston Rockets, Jalen Green. He's painting his nails. Great young player, painting his nails. They just drafted Jabari Smith. They got Porter Jr. He's a mess. He had to be traded from Cleveland to Houston because all of the nonsense and shenanigans he was finding himself in. So Houston, I don't see the NBA wanting him in Houston. San Antonio, that's a desolate place. They don't have any great players, no help. By the time the kid comes into his own, Victor Wembanyama, by the time he comes to his own, Popovich will be long gone. He's already in his 70s. How long you expect the man to hang around? Detroit, that's damn near sending him to Canada. They got so many young players who trying to make a name for themselves. You don't want him in Detroit. Charlotte, Lamelo Ball, sounds like a great spot. This injury was real freaky. This was a freak injury. I'm a little bit suspicious of it. Breaks his foot on a non-contact. I don't know. They was on a 5. Think about it, you guys. They were on a 5-game winning streak, which you could all of a sudden play yourself too high in the lottery where it doesn't become feasible that you can actually get the #1 overall pick, even though it is a lottery. We know that the lottery is rigged, not every single year, but years that it's important. Zion, that was a rigged year, allegedly. LeBron to Cleveland, rigged year, allegedly. Patrick Ewing to New York, rigged year, allegedly. You can go through the list of years, and every few years, the NBA will rig a draft lottery, allegedly, from time to time. But if you put this young kid out of France, Victor, with Lamelo Ball, that's a championship recipe. That's my prediction. I think I'm going to start doing a series of predictions from time to time on sports predictions. I think the Charlotte Hornets will somehow end up with the #1 overall pick in the NBA draft. Now, I could be wrong. You never know. I don't know what they have planned for the future in the NBA. But we know some of this stuff it's not always on the up and up. There's a little fishy business. A lot of times there's something rotten in Denmark going on in the NBA and the NFL, et cetera, et cetera. All this stuff is for entertainment purposes only. Where's the best landing spot for him in this top 4 of this draft? Let's take a look at this injury. Let me start it again.
Lamelo working up the screen for Mark Williams.
Now, when you see that he did a crossover, he came back, he fell down, and his leg was broke. Could you break your ankle that way? Absolutely. All athletes will tell you, yes, there are freak injuries, but by God, highly suspicious. Highly suspicious that he's done for the season. This would almost guarantee you they're going to be in the top 4 of the lottery. I don't think they can get past 4 because I think they're 6 games ahead of Detroit, if I'm not mistaken. They got 26 wins. I think Detroit maybe has like 20. And the other 2 teams, I think, got like 14 and 13, which is Houston and San Antonio. But I think this is a time when Michael Jordan, they're done with the shaming ritual of being a loser. Now he'll get a chance to get a great player, to add with a great player he already has in Lamelo Ball. Lamelo Ball was playing the best basketball of his career these past 5-6 games. He was hitting a shot I had never seen in the NBA, which was a walking three-pointer. He was walking in threes. I don't know. I can't explain it, but he was hitting walking three-pointers, you guys. Let's take a look at this injury one more time before I end this video.
Lamelo working up the screen for Mark Williams.
Could he have gotten injured? Absolutely. Do I suspect he was injured in some way, shape, or form? Yes. But broken ankle out for the season, goddamn. That's tough. But isn't it perfect timing? When you're on a 5-game winning streak and you're about to play your way out of the top 5 lottery, which is something you do not want. You lose your best player. Some people call it luck. Some people call it perfect timing. I'm Samuel Koppel. This has been Sports Life and Politics TV. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. I just took your ass so you can't trust nothing in the NBA. Goddamn right. Peace.